So let me write that down. 2236. Lock combination. Okay, I'm good. Rolling from there, let's go from the next point. The police memorandum has been filed. You don't say. Anything else around these parts? Nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Anything? Actually, there's probably a first aid spray inside the item box, as there usually is. There's an office over by the reception desk. That's about the same description, so I guess I'll take the first aid spray. On account that at the moment I got no herbs. Oh, really? They don't actually start you with the first aid spray. Oh, my. Well, I'm mistaken about that, though it's definitely true, I think, in remaking. Anyways. The desk is locked. Will you use the lockpick? Sure. You have used the lockpick. And what is this gas inside? Ah, there it is, a first aid spray. I'll keep on hand, which means I can deal with the next few troubles coming up without saving. Even though I don't really need to save those ink ribbons, I will. And of course, that scene spooked many a children, including myself, when I first played this. Many adults probably too. It's too dark to see anything outside. Let's roll. This is, of course, building up to one of the most iconic encounters there in the series. For a second, I thought Claire's hair was something else. Nothing unusual here. How about this? No, nothing unusual. We just hear a drip, drop, a pitter-patter. Might be unfortunate up ahead. There appears to be discarded files inside. You don't say. It's not around this corner, though. There is a broken window there. An incapacitated person or zombie. An open-close switch for the shutter. It can be activated since the cord is cut. No way to close the windows. That's a bad sign. Sir, are you okay? The head is missing. It seems to have been twisted off. The bright side is if the head's incapacitated, that means that, or decapitated really, that means we won't be having to deal with him as a zombie. Drip, drop, pitter, patter. This door's locked. Yep. A spade is etched under the keyhole. Our first sign of weird keycards to come. For now, though, let's of course investigate the pit-pat, pitter-patter. Oh, God. I'm actually gonna run past the liquor right now. Except there's an herb! God fucking damn it. Let me pick it up. I'm now coming higher caution. I'm gonna be dumb and risk life. Because that liquor is just a single liquor in the hallway. While liquors can be a little bit tricky sometimes, it'll be fine. I should probably think about healing soon, though. But I'm gonna hold out to that last breath. How about this over here? The window is boarded up. Well... okay, so I need to say I'll heal right now. I'm going to be too worried about doing a few things if I don't. It's going to maybe be a waste, but sure, bring me back to that state. It's the free one anyway they give you at the very beginning. Now, there was something that, of course, scared me. This was the first thing in the whole game that really scared me a whole bunch. There's other things that spooked me, but I was walking through here. I'm like, wow, what a boarded up hallway this is. Wow, that's quite strange. Oh, look, a door. What could happen through here? The fact that we just run ahead. Oh, it doesn't happen yet. I just remember, we'll get to it when we get to it. It hasn't happened yet, though. Let's open this up. Shh, I'm not gonna say too much. I just remember that there was one time when I'd gone straight up against them that scared the crap out of me when I first played this. I'm gonna stop talking about memories and let's go straight into the incident of us playing it right now. Recollecting can be fun, but, you know, it's just makes me sound like an old man going down memory lane. Empty soda cans and junk, nothing else. Alright, fine, sure. What's behind the counter? Not much of anything, actually. It looks like an operation map. This room is an exact reference to the RoboCop's room. I noticed that when I first played the game. And it's still true. Looks like there was a recent accident here. There's a note here for us. Operation report. Well, it's not specifically for us, but we're going to add it to our collection, because every Resident Evil character likes picking up miscellaneous notes they find. Operation report, September 26th, the Raccoon Police Department was unexpectedly attacked by zombies. When would you expectingly be attacked by zombies is really the real question. Many have been injured. Even more were killed during the attack. Our communications equipment was destroyed, and we no longer have contact with the outside. How unfortunate. We have decided to carry out an operation with the intent of rescuing any possible survivors, as well as to prevent this disaster from spreading beyond Raccoon City. The details of the operation are as follows. Security of armaments and ammunition. Chief Irons has voiced concern regarding the issue of terrorism due to a series of recent unresolved incidents. On the very day before the zombie attacks, he made the decision to relocate all weapons to scattered intervals throughout the building as a temporary measure to prevent their possible seizure. Unfortunately, this decision has made it extremely difficult for us to locate all ammunition caches. It has become our top priority to recover these scattered munitions. To unlock the weapon storage, as stated earlier, it will be extremely difficult to secure all the ammunition. However, a considerable supply still remains in the underground weaponry storage. Unfortunately, the person in charge of the card key used to access the weapon storage is missing, and we have been unable to locate the key. One of the breakers went down during the battle, and the electronic locks are not functioning in certain areas. It has become a top priority to restore the power in the main power room and secure those locks. Recorder David Ford. Operation report, September 27th. 1 p.m. The west barricade has been broken through and another exchange ensued. We sheltered the injured in the, confiscation room and the first floor, and temporarily 12 more people were injured on the battle. Recorder David Ford. Additional report. 3 additional people were killed following the sudden appearance of an as-of-yet unknown creature. This creature is identified by missing patches of skin and razor-like claws. However, its most distinguishing characteristic is its lance-like tongue, capable of piercing a human torso in an instant. Their numbers, as well as their location, remains unknown. We have tentatively named this creature the Licker, which obviously will then become the official name, because Umbrella's like, you know what, we like the idea, let's call him Licker. And then currently in the process of developing countermeasures to deal with this new threat. Alright. Operation Report 1, and let's go on to the back here. Way back here. Like a little doodle drawing on the wall. This doesn't seem conspicuous. It's a fireplace. An oil painting hangs above it. The title is A Sacrifice to the Hellfire. Nothing we can do with that for now, though, so nothing else? Nothing else. Let's get going. Go straight through the mill back outside. Try and be cautious and rock through these halls. Currently this hallway seems, like any Resident Evil game, the locations get more and more contaminated as time goes on. Ventilation shaft, it's dark inside. Well, let's continue on to the next area then. There's certain tones about Resident Evil 2, which I think is part of the reason why so many people find them so appealing. I'm gonna go this way right now. They have a fast enough response time. It's, time is after the keel for some reason. Okay, I forgot about that. Well, time for plan B, stick against the wall, and then batch them like this. I'm gonna get behind this zombie. Take the 2 green herbs at the moment. I'll take that. And I'll take this. And I'm gonna save every green herb for later, really. Now, break inside this room, because it's everyone's favorite first location. You hear the music? You hear it kicking in? Here it comes! Everyone knows the song, that, at least in the little Resident Evil, so let's open up a few things. I need to stop remembering and resonating. If we had killed Brett Vickers at the beginning, there would be a costume key that we could have used to unlock costumes in this closet. But, no such luck this time. I'll take Beam Ribbon. In this case, yes, I will. Give us 2. Being a little bit stingy, I see. Will you take the handgun bullets? When will I not take the handgun bullets? Is the real question. Okay, so I'm not going to put away stuff quite yet. Let me first scan this area for items. It's an old typewriter. You can save your progress with this. I'll use the ink ribbon. Not yet. It's just a little bit more time, so I want to put stuff away and investigate first. I can develop film here. You don't say. Alright, so let's start putting stuff away. Let's make sure I got everything, and here we go. Let's put a couple ribbons away. I'm never going to use my knife, so there you go. The knife has some uses, but not practical enough for me, unfortunately. Well, if we were doing an all knife run, that'd be one thing, but let's use an ink ribbon right now. Slot A, right there. Save that data, Claire A. 01, dark room. Quite the name, ain't it? Open U, and let's put our single ink ribbon away. Right there. And we'll be fine. That's all we need right now. Now if we die, we won't start at the very beginning, at the very least. I'll pick up the ink ribbons in the front hall a little bit later. I'm stupidly not going to kill the zombies in this area right now. I think they're pretty easy to dodge, so I'm going to say that and then I get like slaughtered by them later, but that's fine. That's okay. It's part of the ride, part of the experience of a Resident Evil game. Now, what does this door say? The knob turns, but the door won't budge. It seems to be sealed from the other side. I think that, honestly, if you just slid on your belly, you could probably slide around through. Maybe not the best position to put yourself in, especially when you don't know what's over there. This looks like a puzzle. Something is written on the mountain thing. The god of sun, the god of the moon, take their gaze upon me is the only thing that can release red soul. Well, obviously you're holding a red gem, so you only release it if the god of the sun and god of the moon look at you, which is actually really obvious. Let me look at you. Yep, this is stupidly obvious. Let me start pushing. It's a poem for what is actually just a stupid puzzle. Look at it. Alright, let's push you into place. Oh, geez, I wonder what's supposed to happen. It's so difficult. Resident Evil puzzle signs are kind of dumb how simple they are. I think that's into place. Hopefully that's into place. Let's get you over here. I know it's the first puzzle and it's gotta be easy. It's just I have to tease it a little bit because it's like this whole kind of convoluted wording, and here you go for an actually fairly simple puzzle. See, now I don't know if there's a certain talent you push them. Am I a derp? I must be a derp. Oh right, it's the platforms back there. Durr. I was trying to figure out, I was like, where's the platform to put them? Let me move them into place. Because they're differently colored tiled than the rest of them. There you go there. Lock you into place. There you go. And then there's a different colored one over there. Move them back into place. Slide them over here. And there you go. I like how he just drops it. I mean, that would happen, I guess, if he just was on a metallic statue system and barely moved his fingers. PI. There you go, red jewel. Though we're not gonna, my memory of this tells me that there's multiple red jewels and we're not going to need them for a while, but I'm not going to drop it off to have a good opportunity to. Hopefully it doesn't screw me out picking up an item later, because it's kind of just taking up space in the meantime. What's over here? Look at that mop. She won't observe the mop. I'm a little bit disappointed. Just a little bit, though. Open this up. Now, there's some, since I played Resident Evil 3 not all too long ago, that I'd like there's some consistencies, like how the S.T.A.R.S office is unlocked, because Jill unlocks it the previous day. Of course, music and all that. Here we go. Shotgun. Oh, wait. Grenade launcher, even. That's fancier than I remembered it being. For some reason, I thought you got the shotgun first. Oh, well. There are various devices. This must be where they gathered information. You don't say. Various devices? Yeah, that is what it is. I know how to get that photo of Rebecca. I'll do it in a little bit. Several files from past cases. Nothing useful here. There are unopened cardboard boxes. Looks like a rookie's desk. That's a rookie's desk because there's unopened cardboard boxes. I wonder whose desk this could be. Couldn't it be someone whose name with an R and an E and a B and a B, and I'm gonna stop there. It's a picture of a young man. There's a good chance it's her boyfriend. We have Chris's Resident Evil 1 ending jacket right there, so... Chris's diary. Chris's diary. August 8th. I talked to the chief today, once again, but he refused to listen to me. I know for certain that Umbrella's conducted T-virus research is that mansion. Anyone infected turns into a zombie. But the entire mansion went up in that explosion, along with any imprinting evidence. Since Umbrella employs so many people in town, no one is willing to talk about the incident. It looks like I'm running out of options. August 17th. We've been receiving a lot of local reports about strange monsters appearing at random throughout the city. This must be the work of Umbrella. August 24th. With the help of Jill and Barry, I finally obtained information vital to this case. Umbrella has begun research on the new G virus, the variation of the original T virus. Haven't they done enough damage already? We talked it over and have decided to fly to the main Umbrella HQ in Europe. I won't tell my sister about this trip because doing so could put her in danger. Please forgive me, Claire. A Chris diary has been filed. And underneath, guess what we find? Another unicorn medal. I wonder where that goes. Going to be a thing in front. The desk is disorganized and untidy. Probably reflects the owner's personality. Oh, Claire, dropping off those bombs. Picture me in man. There we go. Nothing suspicious nor out of the ordinary. Let me look over here. It appears to be a replica of a gun. The owner is probably a member of the NRA. Let's glance here. There isn't anything useful on this shelf. Sure. It's trash. Someone must have searched the desk. Glance here. Back here we find some handgun bullets. Sure. Because we're just stockpiling them currently, then we're going to get rid of all of them. It's trash. Someone must have searched the desk. It's a picture of the S.T.A.R.S members. Look at those S.T.A.R.S members go. Look at it one more time. It's a picture of the S.T.A.R.S members. Yai. S.T.A.R.S. There are various trophies. One of them reads, Marksman Contest winner Chris Redfield. Now, I forget if there was an actual trash can, or if you just need to observe Wesker's desk a few times. You're free to tell me that one, because I do remember what the secret is. It's just, I'm going to do it. Correct me if it's not the desk. If it's actually a trash can, just tell me. I'm just going to be spamming this in the meantime. For those wondering why I'm spamming this, there is a reason why I'm observing it over and over and over and over again. This is a secret that I think was found much later in the game. I'm curious who was the first person who discovered it. I did not discover it unintentionally or anything like that. See, who really would discover it if they weren't like really bored, but yeah. Apparently, if you observe Wesker's desk like 50 times, you get some film, and not even apparently I've done that before because I was curious. Here we go. Will you take the film? Yes. Let's go from there. So you have to, I don't know exactly how many times you have to observe his desk. That did not feel like 50 times, but the basic idea is that you have to observe his desk a lot, and eventually he'll give you something. Suddenly, a fax machine goes off. Well, we're obviously going to look at that. Obviously, we're going to have to take the time to look at this nice fax to us. Federal Police Department, Internal Investigation Report. Mr. Chris Redfield, Raccoon City Police Department, S.T.A.R.S Division. As per your request, we have conducted our internal investigation and discovered the following information. 1. Regarding the G virus, currently under development by Umbrella Inc. So far, it is unconfirmed that the G virus even exists. We're continuing with our investigation. 2. Regarding Mr. Brian Irons, Chief of the Raccoon City Police Department. Mr. Irons has allegedly received a large sum of funds and bribes from Umbrella Inc. over the last 5 years. He was apparently involved in the cover-up of the Mansion Lab case, along with several other incidents in which Umbrella appeared to have been direct involvement. Mr. Irons had been arrested under suspicion of rape on 2 separate counts during his years as a university student. He underwent psychiatric evaluation as a result of the charges that was released due to circumstantial evidence as well as his phenomenal academic standing. As such, extreme caution is advised when dealing with him. Jack Hamilton, Section Chief, Internal Investigations, United States Federal Police Department. Okay. The mail to Chris has been filed. Well, part of me... what should I do? Should I keep on going forward? I'm going to keep on going forward because I know it's coming up. Though my pockets are nigh full, and honestly, it'd be better if I could drop off some things. So I also have the film. Okay, I'm going to go drop some stuff off. I know what I want to do. Let's do it to it. Let's be on the run again. Gonna go running downstairs for all my bestest friends. I'm worried I'm gonna get like hurt when I go down here, but I do want to develop that film, and it's taking up an item slot right now. So okay, I knew I was gonna deanimate at least once. As long as it's only that once, I'm okay. Let's go develop the film back here, which I'm gonna go do right now. I can develop film here. So we have the film. Check. I can't tell what's on the film until I develop it. You don't say? What the hell? Oh! Oh, give me a second. Something's acting up. My computer's about to blue screen, probably, because my display drivers just crashed. That's weird. That's actually never happened to me. Let me close this. Stop the current emulation. Let me see if I can save state before I do it. But, so, it's not like I got great progress. I should have just closed it right there. So, if the stream's about to stop, that's the reason why. Let's get back into this. The only problem is I'm honestly not losing that much progress. We just have to go up the stairs and then clear Wesker's desk 50 times, and we'll be back where we were, basically. Alright. Let's go to Resident Evil fans. A lot of fans of things in general. The bigger something is, the more outlandish the fan base can be. And that's true in almost any case. Resident Evil is a fairly big franchise, so you have outlandish fans. But what even makes it into a bigger deal is that there's a split in opinion because of the different direction that Resident Evil took after 4 and all that. So there's the fans that are more purist of the original franchise, just people who just came in and like the newer games, people like both. And when different attitudes comes different things. Resident Evil also has a deep mythology, so there's some fans that try and hold on to the true canon of Resident Evil or something. There's some people that are very knowledgeable, just ups and downs, really. But if you have something that's well beloved, you also usually end up with a pretty rabid fan base. It's just how it rolls. Okay, I guess original? What a weird way to load the game. I do not remember. No, whatever. It's been a long time, so maybe I'm just forgetting incorrectly. Let's go straight back to where we were. The world of survivor horror. Fun times. Okay. So we just have to go back up the stairs and do what we just did, so let's have fun. I think thinking about the Resident Evil mythology can be interesting in its own sense. There's a lot to love about it, and I think that's fun. Even though the mythology and the games themselves are completely cheesy, I don't think anyone's going to deny that Resident Evil is cheesy. If you're trying to tell me that Resident Evil is not cheesy, then obviously it's always been cheesy, and that's part of the fun of it. But it also has lore and things that people can appreciate about the games, which, you know, it's always been one of the bigger appeals of Resident Evil, is all the in-depth and detailed, technically nonsensical, but sensical in its own universe lore that it has. So, yeah, going on from Resident Evil, pushing. There's all sorts of things you can read, little things to read into. There's been a lot of books, movies, comics, figures, whatever you want to look into. Yeah. Resident Evil, part of the reason why it's become as big as it has, in big part, is probably because of all the merchandising and timing of it. Not only did Resident Evil invent the horror genre, and horror is a genre that some are enthusiased for, but Resident Evil also brought during a time when horror was on the rise in film, and zombies themselves were starting to become on the rise. They were on the verge when it first happened, and they've expanded the brand name a lot through the live-action movies, the novels that some people love, and there goes the book. So, yeah. So I think that's part of the reason why the franchise is still going pretty strong these days, because it holds a lot of name value. Oh, I forgot to put my ink ribbons away. I'll be back there in a little bit anyways. I plan to go back once I pick up the film, so yeah. Let me run on back to the S.T.A.R.S office. Let's see what's inside. Which we already know what's inside. We're just in here, actually. We get the grenade launcher, which looks, I swear to God, that looks like a shotgun, but whatever. It's a grenade launcher. It looks more like a grenade launcher when you see, I guess, the big old hole there, but I'm gonna pick up Chris's notes because why not? There you go. Pick up his notes. Take the unicorn medal? Sure. Fine. Now we're gonna observe Wesker's desk many different times. Pick up the hanging bullets. Yes. Now observe Wesker's desk, a mad woman. Let's do it. Wait, what are we talking about? New Resident Evil. What new let me... I have to fucking check the internet now for a second. Thank you. Unless there's not a real announcement, I'm gonna be sad. I mean, I don't know what it was even being referred to in Australia. What the fuck are we talking about? But now I need to check the internet. That is probably nothing. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. I don't know what the fuck we're talking. Why are we talking about Australia and Rebecca? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like a stand. Whatever. I'm gonna move on from there. Let's check the desk a bajillion more times. Play. Well, I mean, yes, there are kind of. I'm not sure if I'd take a play as the canon that Capcom's working on for Resident Evil, but that's interesting, I will say. I bet a Resident Evil musical actually exists, like an actual stage show play. Spamming all this. Give me that film. I can say I've never heard of it. I'll look more into it later to affirm where it sits with me, but yeah. Just gonna sit here spamming Wesker's desk because that's what we all want. Wesker's secret collection of Rebecca chamber pictures. There we go, there it is. I'll take the film, yes. Out we go! Except not really, because here comes the fax machine. Let's grab this. There's Resident Evil drama CDs, and they are most definitely not canon, but yay. But they do exist. Alright, so I'm going to go develop said film, and hopefully I'll be A-okay on everything else. I also need to put my ink ribbons away, and I'll put the red jewel away, because we're not going to need that till later. Like, to be honest, I forget where the red jewel even goes. I just remember that we won't need it till later. Alright, right around the merry-grounds. Hatch? Sure. But can I do it fast enough? Actually, no, it'd be easier. Just go over here. Line up the zombies, 2 in a row. The last possible instance, so I can then just book it. Look at that woman's sneakers. That was like almost in unison. Like they were just on a beat together, like and they all looked exactly the same. Anyways. Let's develop the film, and let's hope that developing the film does not crash my display drivers this time. I guess this film was never meant to be seen. Let's do it. Use. Recruits. That was all it was. It's just a weird secret. The film D has been filed. Alright, apparently film D. Can't wait to collect A, B, and C. Let's put some stuff away in my inventory. Don't need a red jewel for the moment. Put it there. It just seriously crashed my system. What the hell? What is doing this? My display drivers just crashed again. Okay, let me... I think I can do something in response to it right now, though. Because I am here. I can do a save state. Options... Save state. Let's make a save state 1.